just said now. If he starts spending 20 million naira every day, for the next 31 years, he can't finish the money. He can't even reach half of it. That's how greed have actually has made these guys monsters, destiny killers, dream killers. And of course, you will see them, they will steal billions. And then they will give scholarship. They will give, what is that thing they give to you? Bursary. They give you bursary when you go to school, so that you can come back and say, you know, he was paying our bursary. Do you know how much he was paying us for bursary? All of us from Akwa Ibom. Do you know how much he was paying us? He was a good guy. I was being paid, 45,000 naira every month for bursary. All of us that are schooling outside Akwa Ibom, but the guy stole billions. So that you that they gave 45 billion naira to, 45,000 naira to, you will join the queue of those that will defend them and those that will stand up for them, those that will also try to pretend to vote for them. You see the trade by barter there. It's unfortunate, all right? So that's Udom. Now let's leave Udom, let's leave Anambra, let's kind of, where should we go to? I don't know how many of you who knows that, what is his name again? Issa Pandemic, Issa Patantami has gone back to his primary job. He's an afar. He has a mosque. He was one of those who are calling on, jihad on Jonathan, Igbere Jonathan. He was one of those who were calling on Allah to come and destroy this Nigeria because people are suffering too much. The politicians are not helping, this and that. Then Bukwari became the president. Issa Pandemic was picked up from that jihadist mosque and he was put in a mansion. He made so much money, man. Like, this guy built about 4 different houses for his 2 wives in Abuja and bought another 2 properties for them in Dubai. He was a communication minister. He's rich now, like he's poached. But he's gone back to his first calling. How far? Issa Patantami.
Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Talhat ibn Ubaydullah yace ban san lokacin da na firgita ba da na ga fiyayyen halitta bainal mushrikin, yace haka na sauko na dauke shi na fita da shi, yace ana sara ana yankan jikina, amma haka da hankali na ya tashi ina ga ibn dauke shi ba za su yi halaka shi. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Da wannan ake masa kirari saqur yawmi uhudin, wato shine shafar ranar Uhud. Ana ce masa zu ash-shahadatain, wanda ya shahada guda biyu. Ana ce masa ash-shahidul hayy, wato shahidi ne kuma rayayye ne, saboda irin abin da ya filin daga na kubutar da fiyayyen halitta sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wa sallam. Sahabbai sun ga jarrabawa, an rasa banyan sahabbai sallallahu alaihi.
Sallallahu alaihi wa sallam. Ina kutuba kasha. Sallallahu alaihi wa sallam. Hey! Chai! Or into the actor. He's the same guy. See, I'm here. Amen. PDP. Amen. This was him when he was in a pandemic. Now he's got money. Let's see if I can download that, even though my time is so up, right? It's a pandemic. Allah PDP, Army. Allah PDP. I don't know what he's saying, but he was there cursing PDP before PDP fell. And that's it. Amen. Laima ala kai PPP. Amen. Is a pandemic. So anyway, Sha, that's to tell you that he's gone back until what's it called? Until he's back on again, and he can come back and begin to help protect the terrorists. By the way, he said he did something that could track all of the terrorists in the contraption. But guess what? Throughout the time, he was a minister of communication. Not a single terrorist was tracked by him. Rather, they opened up a shop they called the Operation Safe Corridor. Operation Safe Corridor was put together to help the repentant terrorists, Islamic terrorists, Fulani terrorists, and other terrorists operating in northern Nigeria to get away from justice. Don't ever forget that. It's important. Do not. Anyway, moving on again, by the way. Is Princess in here tonight? Is she around? I've not seen her though. Or I should ask somebody else. Is Olowo here? Okay, maybe I should ask somebody else again. Anyway, I'm going to ask all of you. You know, they have appointed a new Alaafin. I swear, I thought this new Alaafin was in, what do they call that thing again? The group, Ikpebi, getting ready to become a king. Somebody will be saying they never do the normal Oroba and what have you for Soloma Kede Ibadan. Emperor Agodi already gave him the staff of office, so he's already a king. But even at that, they announced that, oh, now he's going to go to Ikpebi. Ashe Canada ni alaye padasi. What is going on? This guy was supposed to go to the groove where all the rites that they normally, have to conduct for a king, for somebody to become a king, will be performed. Until I saw a video this evening coming back from Canada. Ikpebi or Canada. Kilo happen? What? Kilo Shalembe? Maybe you can help me.
Okay, yes.
What's going on? What's going on here? See, now Canada, una go do the old Obani Abi. I don't understand. Just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, this guy returned to the contraption to become the Alaafin of Oyo. It's been controversial though, but I mean, it seems like there's nothing anybody can do about it. But come on. We know they do him again. I don't understand. This guy is not supposed to be seen in public for like 2 months or 3 months until the day of his coronation, which they have chosen to be next month. Is it next month or this month? No, I don't even know. So we know they do Ikpebi anymore. We're going right. Political oba. Ashujuwa. So going forward again, I'm trying to do it cha. The contraption will always is a place that is giving and will never stop giving. And it is also a place where you always have everything to remind you and say, how many times will they tell you that Nigeria is not for you? How many times?
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, oh. May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man.
How many times will they tell you? Oh, I heard that one no more. No, that's not true, by the way. The king, somebody said that the Onipetumodu of Ipetumodu. That guy is in America. Arrested. In America by you. I don't know if some of you know that too. Yoruba land has been ravaged by a bunch of criminals, home and abroad, who somehow have found their ways into into the midst of their senior colleagues in politics, the criminals in politics that, that are ready to crown them and make them kings. During the COVID-19 time, right, over 1 billion or thereabout was stolen from the American government when they were giving this stimulus check to people because of the lockdown, COVID, and stuff like that, right? And in that regard, Nigeria or Nigerian scammers, who are actually US-based Nigerians, took advantage of that stimulus check and they cashed out over $500 million from that money, from that stolen money. I'm not sure if it's 1 billion, it's probably more than that. But just being conservative with the figure now. I don't want to exaggerate. But I have that one where over $500 million was fraudulently stolen by these Nigerian fraudsters. And so far, so good, they've already picked up at least 2 kings, right? From the Yoruba land, another one from Igbo land. Google it, you see their names. All picked up because of their roles, but they are kings in Nigeria. So Epetumodu is in Osun. Oyo Alaafin is in Oyo State. So that's not the king that's going to give staff to Alaafin. This is just not right. This is not right. You get what I mean? Like, I'm a Yoruba man. I kind of know what the what do you call that? And the whole preparation of crowning a king. This is not right. It's unfortunate, but we shall see. That's my take on that. Because I saw that, I was like, I'm going to ask you, So now, talking about Nigeria is not for you. Look at this guy. The Nigerian police said stop and search. They found nothing, but they won't let him go. It is so typical. Can you relate?
You enter this our motor.
Sir?
You enter this our motor, there's a report against you.
Me?
Yes.
You know me before?
Yes? There's a report against you. Without asking any question, you reach office, you know that.
Officers, I know me now. Which one say you get
This way.
Never reach like that now, officer. I don't know.
This way, if you reach office, you know better.
I don't understand. Officer, never reach like what I don't do now. Say, I don't know me. Huh?
Guys, we just come out from one place we go shoot. Now, so police people carry my vehicle.
I want to know what you are doing. I want to know me. See, sir, I'm a public figure. I'm a company.
Guys, the report against us, the petition against you, and we are doing for instance. Because of you that we are here.
Once you reach office, you know better. Enter motor.
Okay, wait, I'm first follow now. Please, I'll mark the to the time I get back. Let's go. Let it go. That's what I'm saying. Let me. Okay. Santos. I don't know what happened. And the same person reports me now. Okay, Santos. Just one of the follow me. One of the follow for back. You get just go this my friend.
I didn't come that place.
No man, I just follow.
I didn't come. Apa mu dey go.
Because they have to go and extort them, take money from them. They don't have to do anything. That's Nigeria. You don't really have to do anything. A friend of mine said, don't go to Nigeria. I said, but what, why? Like, I've not done anything wrong. Because that's the issue. that you've not done anything wrong itself is a crime. I don't understand. You don't have to, but don't go there. Because it's a place where doing something or not doing something, I mean, not doing anything itself is actually a crime. Because to them, they will tell you that, oh, do you think you are smart? Don't worry. When we get to our station, right, you will know what you have done. That's it. So they can take them in, obtain them, assault them, extort them, and then push them out and go on to the other person, another person. I also have this, by the way. It is from Olubumi Ojo. To those of you who usually travel to the contraption, like Nigeria, would you believe this, what this guy says here? If, I don't know how to ask this. So I want to say, would you believe if this guy is not a Tinubu's minister? But I'm like, no, he's a Tinubu's minister. So it's still up to you. Would you believe what he has to say? He said, he's the Minister of Interior, by the way. He said, the era or the days of when the staff of the immigration at the airport will be asking you, what do you bring for us? What do you bring for us? It's gone. So now you tell me, maybe it's just gone today or from tomorrow, or would you believe it?
I'm happy to tell you that for you, that some of you with your kids in the diaspora, the era of people running from one place to the other to renew passport, that era is gone. We know as of today, if you are in the UK, if you are in anywhere in Europe, if you are anywhere in Canada, and etc., I can assure you now that our contactless passport application system is working. Because for our children, I can't imagine. I was once a student in UK, and I know the pain that we normally, you have to go through, And for UK, it's even still better. But for a place like Canada, when you need to fly 8 hours from a location to Ottawa, all in the name of passport, we think being a Nigerian should be about sweet experience. Being a Nigerian should be something we should be happy about. It shouldn't be by virtue of stress. So we have opened that space, and I think our people in Nigeria, you can see online the complaints have gone down. And of course, the little hitches here and there, we're assuring you that at least we'll be able to clear that. And of course, also, we're also bringing that to to Asia and etc. this month. So what I'm saying basically is that we've been able to handle that. And of course, for our border control, I know you're aware, for those of you that came in not too long ago, our e-gate solution is already there. Because when I came on board, I mean, when you go to UK, you get to Heathrow, you see British citizens. When both of you land and whatever, when you get to immigration, they do bye-bye, they pass their e-gate, they go. You have to go and wait. So I just thought that it's something in JFK, anywhere in the world. And I just thought that as a Nigerian, when you get to Nigeria, it's unacceptable for you to be going through the pain that you go through when you're abroad. So there should be something that welcomes you home. And today, our e-gate solution is already up and running. Lagos Airport has been fully deployed. Abuja is fully deployed. So we have our e-gate solution. You tap your passport, we get your biometrics. You go without anybody asking you, what do you bring come? That kind of nonsense that doesn't dignify us as Nigerians. We just have to clear this. They might look like small things, but trust me, these things are key when the ease of doing business and so many things are being evaluated. So we've been able to sort that. And of course, we're also sorting out the process of our SEPAC, because for me...
Do you believe in? I don't. I don't know. There's nothing they will do that is ever going to amuse me, because behind all those flowery words, right, lies the typical, intentionally made not to work style of theirs. So if anybody